Um, so yeah, my original perception of CCSF was that it's a place for students who don't know what they're doing, um, students who want to save money, which is understandable, um, and students who didn't do well in high school. And that, I think that is still like the pervasive like mentality at Lowell High School. I wouldn't be surprised. And so the moment I went, it was like, oh shit, I want to get out as soon as possible. My goal was to transfer out of CCSF in a year and a half, and just go in, make the most of it with take as much resources as possible, and try to be somewhat detached from the CCSF community. Because at the time, I almost very arrogant and very selfish mentality that I'm just here to take as much as I can and then leave and transfer. I'm too good for this place. And but how things had changed the moment I had gone to CCSF, because I pursued business. I met some of the best instructors, and I was floored by how small the classes were, how the instructors were, as I soon learned, they were there because they actually wanted to teach. And that's something that I had not quite experienced when I was at UC San Diego. They were always there. You can talk to them, and there's a lot of that, if I can say, like bullshit advertisement when you go to a UC or even a private college, as I later did. They say, oh, the professors are very approachable. You can talk to them during office hours. But at CCSF, it was, well, you can talk to them during class. You can talk to them right after class. They'll actually care about what you're pursuing and how you're doing in class. And so I was eternally grateful, actually, to also meet some of my closest friends at CCSF, and they shared a very strong passion for not only starting a club, and I eventually started something called the Undergraduate Investment Group, because at the time my buddies and I, we were very interested in finance and investing, and there wasn't really an outlet for that at CCSF. And so we decided, we started the club, and we had Susan Burston be a sponsor for our club, and I think her support was great, because at the time we didn't know what the hell we were doing. At the clubs that existed, they were there, I think, as like resume and transcript holders, and for us, sure, in all honesty, yeah, we did start the club because it does benefit us to have sort of a leadership role and leadership title when we apply to colleges and universities transferring out. But we genuinely were interested, and we felt that like we're kind of lonely at CCSF. I think a lot of students see the college as a commuter school, and so clubs provide that sense of belonging.